Honor the fallen quest line. Alright. No! My buttons messed up. That was cap. Fight! Fight, machines! Fight to the death! Oh no! It's a slobber knocker. Oh ho ho, my machine takes the victory. And I have to kill it, put it to bed, put it to rest. Thank you for the supplies. You killed my horse. Now I'm mad. Into a little quick swim.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running. Here, she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
That's very touching. Very touching.
This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
Dude, does anybody like Glen Hawks? They're the worst. Yo! Oh. Oh.
It's good to be free of the city.
Definitely not scrap.
You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the...
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more. That's why I must leave the story. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it.
That's real.
You have my thanks.
What made these flowers? And why? Going down fast.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you. Hope you're well.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Raman told me about.
You won't get in there. That dried up old prune in a robe.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. Karja gave me back his broken bones. What use is it? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of it. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Osram's turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the
Shut up.
for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before Outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all, to kill his Sun King. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't.
I am here by the will of...
You believe in the old regime, but not enough to die for it or be exiled. That's some conviction.
Heathen. My conviction blazes like the noonday light.
Then stop me from bringing in the Osram.
I cannot.
I thought so.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Oseram hands. I know how to put them to use. They'll always be work for me. I'd shake your hand, but mine's gonna be forge. You look well.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
He defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Was a guard under the last one. Far cry from those days. Good to see you.
Aaron's waiting at the Sun Palace. Maybe I should check on him.
Sure as the sun's right.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Hope everything... Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between you.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did.
Thank you, Yaman. Where I'm going...
That was a cool quest. I like that quest.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share? You again? I never forget a face I've lost shards to.